Out your recording and my vibes went away. My vibes are gone!
Right. If you want to stick around just for a little while, you'll be able to see how I constructed this desk out of some butcher block countertops and a bunch of parts that we found on Amazon. It's going to be a great video, so check it out. First things first, somebody should really clean up in here. Been getting a lot of new products in and things for the desk and for the office. And, well, needless to say, we've also been cleaning some stuff out. So this is our current setup. This room is about 12 foot by 12 foot, actually 12 foot by 14 feet. Sorry, 14 feet from to here. And then from where I'm standing, there's an opening, obviously, into the door. We'll be putting some doors in there so that you can see in there. And when we have people over, we can shut it off to the outside world so that little kids and stuff don't feel the need to play with stuff. So years ago, I built this setup, and actually this desk that is over here goes in front of this, and it has a little executive office type feel. Very archaic. The room is a beige color, not very exciting. We have a leftover miniature Christmas tree that's hanging out, some books that need to go over to Goodwill, and just a little bit of everything going on in here. And this is my current setup for what we have going on. This is going to give some people some severe anxiety, but I do promise you we do not live like slobs. We are in the transition. As you can see, the new speaker system for the setup with our MacBook, and got some Amazon products in, and call her Rosie. So just a little bit of a setup and show you what's going on, and we'll see it afterwards. All right, start of the new adventure, and we're building a desk. Need to have all the space that we can possibly have. Both at this point, my wife and I both work from home occasionally, so we are planning on both having to work from home from time to time, and then obviously having this channel will take up a good portion of the time. So we will be sitting at the desk quite often. So right now, this is a little acacia wood butcher block countertop, acacia wood butcher block countertop. And we are building a desk. So this piece is 60 inches. Actually, 72 inches, my fault, 6 feet by 39 inches. And you will be looking at it just exactly as it's oriented currently. And then we will make a T out of these. So about where that crack is in between the two is essentially where this is going to go. My wife will be on one side. I will be on the other. And currently I am putting a little bit of sealer on them, just so if we spill coffee, or because coffee is life, and I'm sure you can all relate to that. And just so everybody knows what I'm using, I am using some water-based Minwax polyacrylic in the clear matte finish. And I've used this before. There's a lot of discrepancy out there from people in regards to oil-based versus water-based versus everything. And then one thing I found about just about any topic out there is that if there's an opinion, somebody's got one. And if they do have an opinion, chances are they believe their version of that opinion is correct. And who am I to argue with them? So honestly, there's about 100 different ways you probably could do this. What I have found is very thin coats of the polyacrylic, and then you're going to have bubbles and streaks and all the things that come along with it. I'm not a professional woodworker, which is why I bought butcher block countertops. And really between coats, all I do is just sand them down with some light sandpaper, nice and smooth, tack cloth, get the remaining little bits of dust and whatnot off the countertop, and then hit them again. This isn't something that I would use for food grade or anything like that, but
to make a desk for the office. I think it'll work just fine. You put a coaster down anyway for the most part. So just wanted to share a little bit about what's going on. And I'll give you a little tour of what we currently have in the office, and you can compare the before and after. All right. We are doing pretty good. And I promise you, see, got rid of all the trash. I'm not a slob, promise. In the midst of tearing apart the existing desk and getting it out of here, got the room pretty well cleaned out. And next, we're going to fix some of the walls up with some of the goobers that we created, and then start painting. So everything's looking pretty good. Just wanted to give you a little update. Thumbs up. All right. Everything is pretty much finished with the exception of the office chairs and a few other little tidbits, but I wanted to give you just a quick tour and rundown of what we did in here. Obviously, you've seen that we've painted. You've seen that we've been building the desk, and that turned out fantastic. The camera really doesn't do it justice. It really turned out nice. And my wife and I both now have plenty of space for her to do her section and for me to do mine. And then we obviously were able to create a little studio section over here. Beautiful desk / dining room chair. So when she has to do her work, actual work, she has the opportunity to do so. And then we can use this for Live Small Dreams. So just a few little things that I think are really neat. We're going to link a lot of these products below in regards to what we used for the setup and what we're using for the YouTube studio. So the butcher block countertops, like we said, are from Lowe's. I ended up getting these legs off of Amazon. We have 2 different sizes of legs for here, and then there's another section. Actually, Office Max bought these file drawers just for a little extra storage for us, and that was fantastic. And then the SteelSeries Arena 7s are not the top of the line as far as audio quality is concerned, but to be honest with you, they sound great. And for what we're doing, we're not remixing audio tracks for web browsing, a little bit of music while we're doing some creation, and a little bit of just ambiance with the lighting. I thought was really just kind of fun. My daughter loves them, so hopefully you guys do too. And those are linked down below as well. And then we bought the Rode, I don't remember exactly what, I think it's the Creator bundle that comes with this Caster Duo, the headphones, the pod mic, cable, and the arm. And I'm going to just tell you, if you're doing any kind of voiceover work or podcast or anything like that, don't be scared by the price. And is it a really good quality product? And I'm just going to be honest with you, it's something that I would absolutely get again. So you have a bunch of different channels. The entire thing's completely customizable. All of your buttons over here on this side are going to be for sound effects and things. And then each one of your sliders has the opportunity to slide up and down. And the mic is obviously picking me up now, but you can introduce Bluetooth for Bluetooth audio. You can plug directly into it or play music directly from the computer or sounds. And then this is your sound effect volume, as well as 2 additional inputs or outputs. And like I said, the entire thing is completely customizable, and it's been great. And then I'll link for the light as well. All of these attaching hardware, all of these CNF Concept ball swivel mounts and quick disconnects. We have one for the GoPro, one for a cell phone. We don't have a fancy camera yet. We're not going to go to that route, but we probably will at some point. But for right now, this works great for our setup. And this light is fantastic. It actually has this additional controller, if you will. I apologize, the zoom. And it's called I think it's called Godox. I believe that's Godox. Again, another Amazon product. It's incredible. You got an on-off button, turns your light on and off. You can dim it, You can change the color temperature. If you have more than one, you can put them on different channels. And then this wirelessly charges on the back of this light. You can just plug it in essentially right there, and it'll charge right off of the power of the light. Or if you want, it has a USB-C on the side of it that allows you to charge it separately. And that can just sit on the desk, so you don't have to fiddle around with turning your lights on and off. And if you wanted to change the color temperature while you're doing something in the studio, it just works out really, really good. So keep that in mind.
YouTube, thank you for coming along on this journey. I know it's been a long video, but if you're as excited about desk builds as I am, then thank you again. Number one, please hit that like and subscribe button down below. Join us on our future journeys. Join us on everything that we're trying to do. Again, this channel is really set out to leverage our love for travel and your love for helping people. All we want to do is make sure that those who suffer from mental and physical abuse get the help that they deserve, and we're going to do that around the world. So if you like this content, again, hit that subscribe button below, and all of the links to all the products that we're using on this incredible desk build are going to be in that description. We do get a small kickback from Amazon just so we can continue to bring this content to you. So if you like what you see, come join us. Otherwise, let's continue the video.
That's a couple of the things. Again, these setups, they're so customizable. There's so many different things that you can do. I realize, again, this is not travel content. However, part of this channel and part of what we're going to be doing is really just documenting real life. We both have full-time jobs. We both go to work every single day, and we're really doing this to help other people. And we're really doing this to help victims of mental and physical abuse. And we're trying to do the best that we can with what we have and try to give you guys some content that maybe brings some value. And I think sometimes just some behind the scenes and understanding how we're making our videos, or maybe some products if you're interested in getting into making YouTube videos or just videos for your family. What are some things that maybe might make it a little bit easier? And to be honest with you, these quick disconnects and things for the GoPros, they're great. You can almost do it one-handed. There's a little button over here that you can push right there, and you just push that and it just slides forward, and it's just a little mount. And it just does, it's a great product. So very high quality, built out of aluminum, and had them on a tripod as well. And there was no flex. There wasn't any fear that it was going to fall off. So it was really good. And then the complete adjustability on everything, and they're really not that expensive. So everything's been great. We're just running everything off of a MacBook Air, and so far, so good. But we've really enjoyed this build. We've really enjoyed putting this all together and showing you guys the final product. And to be honest with you, this is done. And if you like this content, you like what we're doing here, let us know. Go down in the comments below. Tell us what kind of setup you're using. Take some pictures of your home studio. Be interested to see what you use. This is not the only way you can do it. There's certainly a lot of other ways, but I'd be interested in learning from you. So if you've got anything that you'd like to share, please hit us up. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hey, thanks for sticking with us this long. It's been a great video. Really excited to bring this kind of content to the channel. And I know it's not travel content. We mentioned that a couple of times, but one talked about the Rode system that we decided to go with. So this is the Rodecaster Duo on your top left. And this system, I believe, was a kit that we bought right off of the Rode website. It was basically a bundled deal, if you will. And less than $1,000 for everything, which seems kind of expensive until you get it and then you understand the quality. So you have the Rodecaster Duo, you get the pod mic, which just sounds incredible. The headphones are just incredibly comfortable and really sound great. You get the XLR cable, and then obviously you get the mount, which is a boom arm. Really just love this product and love the white look, and it just adds a little something extra. So in the next shot, we're going to give you a rundown of what the system looks like with the RGB lights on and at night. And if I haven't already said it, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel greatly, helps the algorithm, and hit those links below to help support the channel, because to be honest with you, that money goes directly to help those in need and the folks that are suffering from mental and physical abuse. And we just need your help. So appreciate it. And let's get to it. All right. So one of the things that I know that I'm going to get asked and is, how did you connect each piece together? And it's kind of complicated, but also kind of simple at the same time. So really what we did was we used butcher block countertop connectors. And I'm going to try to get a shot of this. It's a little dark tonight, but underneath here, you're going to see these two holes and this metal piece that goes in between them. And basically what you do is you put the countertops together, you drill both holes about an inch or so deep, you put that device in, and then it pulls the countertop together. I also installed these trays underneath each countertop. These trays hold all of the power cords, and it just really keeps all the cords and everything from showing if you're standing back. So really enjoyed that. And then we also made another little table back here that holds kind of all of our GoPro products, charging ports, got a little lamp, and a place for Rosie the Roomba. So ordered these on Amazon as well. These are great. They clamp onto the back of the desk, and you've got 3 standard USB ports, a USB-C, and then 3 ports if you just wanted to plug something in. That has been fantastic because it gives us a spot to charge batteries and do that sort of thing. And then for each one of the desks, I installed one on my side to charge my iPad. And then there's also one on my wife's side, where she sits as well. So still trying to get organized, getting kind of everything together, but really coming along and looking great.